The handsome man in front of him had just spent a passionate night with a female classmate only to find out that he was pregnant. How could this be possible? On the surface, he was an outstanding student with excellent grades, but behind the scenes, he was a notorious playboy. He handed out condoms to female students, encouraging them to practice self-protection, all while secretly keeping track of them as future conquests. This time, he set his sights on a beautiful and quiet female classmate. After some charming persuasion, she agreed to attend a social gathering that evening. What should have been a romantic encounter soon turned into his worst nightmare. The walls of the campus were covered with missing posters of male students. The party was lively, with everyone searching for their ideal match. His eyes locked onto the girl, and as their gazes met, they went upstairs to deepen their connection. The girl mentioned that many male students had recently disappeared and asked if he wasn't afraid she might be the culprit. He was too eager to care. She handed him a balloon, signaling him to take precautions, but he secretly tossed it away. The next morning, the girl left her phone number on the mirror, but he wiped it off immediately, treating it as nothing more than a one-night stand. However, shortly after, he felt unwell, nauseous, covered in rashes. Thinking he had contracted an infection, he rushed to the hospital for a checkup. When he read the lab report, his blood ran cold. It said he was pregnant. Panicked, he hurried back to his dorm and tried to take emergency contraceptives, but he vomited them all out. At that moment, he noticed his stomach had grown visibly larger. After multiple failed attempts, he finally got through to the girl's phone. She simply told him to come to her house. He didn't dare hesitate. As soon as he arrived, the girl's parents seemed unfazed, as if they had seen this many times before. They calmly guided him to a chair, preparing for delivery. His face turned pale as the pain became unbearable. The baby was coming. Meanwhile, the girl was already whispering sweet words to her next target. Moments later, her mother carried the newborn upstairs. To his horror, there were over a dozen babies in the room. One crib even had a monstrous claw reaching out from it.